Using Idaho. Progress 0 of 11. Use external contracts and external market with a world of trucks connected. Profile in American Truck Simulator. The community goal is to achieve 30 million miles, 48,280,320 kilometers, while delivering cargoes to or from any city in Idaho. The cities are... Okay. I'm just going to close this. I think this is almost over anyway. Game change detected. To avoid game save compatibility problems due to the changes in the game world, any unfinished deliveries were canceled with no penalty for you. If necessary, your truck was reparked to a safe place, which means I'm back in Arizona. The amount of updates, on the one hand, I'm really glad that they have updates and that they're keeping the game, but it is getting so aggravating to constantly have to restart in your home garage. I have a large section of Washington that I still need to do. I have not bought Idaho yet, so I still need to purchase that. New Mexico's done. Got a little bit of Arizona. I think some of these are relatively new though, with again with updates. Salt Lake City I did not get everywhere. Got Jackpot, Nevada. I think is the only city in Nevada I have not been to. Oh, some roadway here in Nevada to discover, and then pretty much this the whole Midwest to Southwest of California that I haven't been to. So, and then again Washington, and the whole thing was I was trying to get up to Olympia so I could start the run. I want to do the 101. I want to take the 101 from where it starts here in Olympia up through Port Angeles, come back down, and then Aberdeen, Astoria. Nope, wrong button. Nope. Okay. Astoria, down through Newport, Coos Bay, Eureka, Ukiah, San Rafael, San Francisco, Oakland, Santa Cruz. Actually, that's the one. Oakland, and then Santa Maria, Oxnard, and then I believe the 101 ends in Los Angeles. So I'd like to do that whole run, and then maybe come back and do the one, just have that all discovered. I think that'll be a nice run. I've done, as you can see, I have done some, pretty much from Eureka, pretty close to all the way down to Los Angeles. So honestly, I'm almost done with it. But yeah, I'd like to do that run from where it starts to where it ends. I think that would be fun. And my last road trip, I was able to get to Olympia, Washington, and I believe where was I? I kind of got turned around. There was someplace I was going to be staying. Anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of a bummer, you know. There's a ferry across here. I didn't realize that. Huh. So where are we? We are back at the home garage, which is in Flagstaff, Arizona. Unlike our European brethren, who are rapidly going broke, Faster and Reliable Transport America Division is actually doing pretty well. We have $182,190. We have one garage, 2 trucks, and 2 drivers. Our profit over the last 7 days was $154,533. But still, we are all about making that progress, and we are all about building our skills. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to build some progress, and we're going to build some skills. And we're going to do that by checking out the job market. We're going to jump into the freight market, and we're going to grab price, the highest price. We got machine parts going from Flagstaff, Arizona to Pendelton, Oregon. Oops, what happened there? Oh, I am hitting all the wrong buttons, yo. All right, machine parts from Flagstaff to Pendleton. So that's a pretty long trip. I'm wondering if I could alter and maybe go through Jackpot, up through Page, through Jackpot, and then up. I'm not sure, but we'll go ahead and we'll grab hold of that. Let's see, that offer expires in 12 hours and 49 minutes. The next one is Flagstaff to Yakima, Washington. $34.40 a mile. This is $41.76 a mile. And it's a little bit further on from me. Okay. Yeah, so jackpot through, well, I can't because I don't have Idaho. See? If I had Idaho, I could probably make this trip right here and then get up. But without Idaho, it's going to be tough to get here and then over. Oh, well. San Rafael, California. That's something we haven't been to. Portland Cargo. Portland. Let's grab the most cost effective. Let's go to Pendleton. We're going to set our GPS. We're going to take off now. I do not remember how my buttons and everything are situated, so bear with me for a little bit. I got my wheel and pedals. I got the Thrustmaster TMX set up. And okay, why do I have, why is it every time I start out, I'm starting with damage? I don't understand that. 15% damage. For what purpose? Okay. Okay, so we got 15% damage. We're going to have to fix that first. And our pickup is right around the corner, actually. Is it at the Walmart? It's not telling me. Okay, so let's fire up the engine. Oh, that was my brake. Okay. We'll be in town for a little bit, so let's go ahead and open the windows. It's a beautiful day. I, of course, rushed through and was able to pick up one of the first Lone Stars to roll off the line. We got the sleeper cab. I'm going to go ahead and pull in to my garage. I should be able to. Oh, I should be able to get my truck repaired in here. Okay. Don't want to rest. What if I don't want to rest? I don't want to tow to services either. So what's the dealio? Remington Steelio. Okay, let's fire up the engine. Maybe we gotta pull up to the there we go. We're gonna hit this button. Flagstaff. We want truck manager maybe. And the International Lone Star, upgrade cell, relocate. And there is no Well, that stinks. I really kind of thought they would, you'd be able to service it, right? I mean, you should be able to. Ah, there we go. Truck upgrades? No, I don't want upgrades. I want service. Diagnostics. There we go. All right, so we've got 7% damage to the engine, $4,146. 4% damage to the trans, $685. 15% damage to the chassis. That's another $4,772%. 12% damage to the cabin, $4,399. Damage vehicle. So I still have to go. Okay, so in the wheels, 3%, $205. All in all, truck damage of $14,207. My co-insurance says I have to pay $250 or 2% of the total, so I will have to pay $284, which isn't really that bad. But where's the closest service station? Here it is, right here. So I gotta go here first. And I still think that's weird. I don't know why I can't fix it. What's the point of having a garage if I can't get repairs done in my own garage? You know? All right, so let's fire her up. Let's limp on down the road here to the service station. And we'll get ourselves fixed up before we head out of town. So we're making a left out of here. I can't really see anything. Blind faith. Alright, so I gotta make a left here. Some stutter there. I don't know what that's about. But it's kind of aggravating. So we gotta turn left on LaRue Street. Luckily traffic is light today. Farmers Market's doing big business. It's always nice to see right outside of the taco hut. Mexican grill. Try to get across Aspen here. Looks good, looks good. And here we go. Alright, so here we go. We got another hiccup there, I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to hit the enter button. I need a little service, folks. Thank you for the repair. We appreciate it. We're all good to go. We'll go make our pickup now and I think we should be okay. I think I might just back up. Ooh. That's not good. It's backing up with my partner. Alright, now we're gonna make a left out of here. Yeah, I'm getting some hiccups here. I am getting a lot of hiccups. I don't know what is happening. It's been a little while since I played. I kind of figured these are just little gremlins that you know, from a lack of running through the machine. Pick up a little gremlin here and there. Hopefully this will work itself out. Four-way stop, going around. We're moving out. Alright, so we're going here to the Voltaces. Cut that guy off, I should have waited. But that's okay. There we go. Freight markets. Heading to Pendelton, Oregon. We're going to take that job and staff it. All right. So, yeah, lately the channel's been under some, trying to figure things out, come up with some other, I kept talking about this schedule that I had, and I had everything worked out and all that other stuff. Well, I don't think it's not working out the way I planned. The PGA golf game kind of went south on me, and I really don't feel the need to broadcast it because it's just been so bad. All right. So I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that. Here we are. Is there a way out to the left? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to grab the drone real quick. Let's see. Whoop. Let's just take the drone here. I can't get out this way. It's a little bit tighter than the other side, but I mean, in order to get out this other side, I'm going to have to pull almost a U-turn. Let's check out the farmer's market. Ladies, cold beverages. These are just empty crates. Come on, man. How you doing? Oh, it's a little chilly here in Santa Fe. Anywho, so it does look like we can't get through this side. This is open here. We just have to get wide enough around to get around this reefer truck here. Let's go ahead and jump back into the cab. Alright, so we want to do that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hit the T-bar, take possession of the load. Jack stands are up. We're going to turn this off. Jack stands are up. The load is officially ours. We are now responsible for it. Let's jump back in the cab. Turn the parking brake off. And like I said, we're going to try and I'm going to swing a little wide. We're going to get out kind of far here, as close as we can to this fence, so that we can make sure that we do not hit the reefer truck. Don't scuff my truck. I won't thank you for that. I think we're doing okay so far. Right, we got plenty of room. We got plenty of room. Okay. I'm getting some hang-ups too. I don't know why. Tommy was talking about that the last time he was driving too. He just kind of gets these little stutters, and I don't know why that happens. I tend to think, I kind of believe that it's been happening for a bit. I'm a bit behind. I don't have Idaho, and I don't have Road to the Baltic, I don't believe, are the two that I need. I'm going to hit that real quick, and then I just want to take a quick gander at the map and see what the route is we're looking at. Because at this point, there's a lot of roadway that I haven't discovered yet that if I could, I'd like to try and see if I can discover it. Yeah, see, jackpot. Again, I think if I had bought Idaho, I might be able to get a hookup from jackpot to Ontario. But without that, I think I'm kind of stuck going this way. Because, yeah. So what are we looking at? We're looking at taking 40 west to 93 north. We're going to pick up 93 turns into 95. We're going to stay on 95 north to 376, which turns into 305. Wow, this is kind of confused. Okay. All right, so 40 west, and we're also probably not going to make the full run this evening because this is a long run. So Flagstaff to Pendleton, I'm thinking somewhere in around just before Winnemucca or Winnemucca itself. Maybe where we stop for the night. Yeah. I'm thinking right here, there's a little pull off here that I think will be our midway point. We'll call that midway point. And if we can get to there, no, I didn't want to do that. Reset navigation. Winnemucca, we're going to go here. And we're going to stop there for the night. Don't use the left button. Okay. So I think if we can do that bit of the run tonight, then we'll pick it up. Let's see, that's a little bit more than half. This is going to be it here. We'll stop here, truck stop. Now, if we look at it, Flagstaff, we're going to Pendleton. That seems a little bit more halfway. Okay, so that's it. We're going to stop between Tennepaw and Winnemucca, and we're going to overnight there, and we will call it once we get there, so that we don't have a very long broadcast. All right, so we got to make a right out of here, and that's going to be difficult because I have this thing. I got it. And then we're going right again. On Aspen. Right on Aspen. All right. We are westbound and down. Loaded up and running. Santa Fe, I think Santa Fe's had, oh, I just missed my turn. That's okay, we're getting at the light here. I think Santa Fe's had a little bit of a touch up. I know they just did a revamp on Vegas before, I think it was just before Idaho was released. So they gave Idaho a little TLC. I think, oh, sorry. If you don't back off after a crash, what will happen is that car will sit there forever. So I just backed off a little bit. Trains are coming. Okay, because for an 18-wheeler to be about 500, it's not bad at all. Some speed here as we get out of town. So yeah, so I think I need to do a little bit more. Up until now, what I've been doing really is just making do with what's presently available. This looks like it's an accident, and I think it's an this is a detour. Come on. My brother-in-law just goes right around. They're not really talking to him, so but yeah, up until now I've just been grabbing already existing things and throwing them in just to try and figure out how this whole thing works. I think it's about time that I start to individualize a little bit more and start doing my own thing. So I kind of want to do a little bit of a refurb on the whole channel, and then come up with some kind of an idea for how I want to do things, whether how I'm going to play games. I'd like to get a little bit more narrative, my education and everything within storytelling. I like to tell stories, and the games are games. Obviously, there's nothing you can do, not much you can do with that. But I mean, you can wrap a narrative around it, and then the game part can be weaved into it a bit. You know what I mean? And that's a little bit of beyond your control. So you have to kind of, it's almost like improv. You know what I mean? Whatever happens in the game, you got to weave that into the narrative of what's happening on the channel. But you only have a certain amount of control over what happens on the channel. Like these detours, I thought they were great when they first introduced them, but now it's almost guaranteed that the first exit you come to when you're making a delivery will be a detour, as well as the last exit. The last exit on your delivery will also be a detour. I know I can turn it down. Oh shit, I did it again. I'm talking and not paying attention. I know I could turn it down, but it's kind of a pain every time yeah, I should have turned it. I don't know how far this next exit's going to be. But yeah, I'm starting to find that situation. It's almost invariably the first exit on your trip and the last exit on your trip. The other problem is, I don't like using the big GPS. I kind of feel like it's a cheat. This one here, I mean, because obviously you don't have it like that when you're actually driving the vehicle. You got to use the one on the dash. And that's what I'm trying to do, but it's so small and out of the way that I'm watching the road and I miss my turns, and I'm going to be even further off. Limit 75, put 65. I'll be happy with that. Might even hit the cruise right there. That is the cruise, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're heading out into the deserts here, just for snicks and giggles, because I missed my exit. And again, out here in the west and in the deserted areas like this, if you miss your exit, you're going to be kind of up the creek, because it's going to be a long while before you get another one. So I still got my windows open too. Oh, it's freezing the place. So there's a bit of that. I'm trying to figure out maybe some way to interweave all of the games together and create a storyline behind a fictional PJ character, who may or may not still be PJ. Maybe I'll come up with a new name for my avatar or whatever. So I'm trying to put that together. The other thing is, again, I've got a lot of, been putting together some cash, I've been pulling together some funding, and I'm picking up some software which will allow me to kind of do some other forms of storytelling. I got Clip Studio Paint, which was made for manga. So it's kind of a comic book stuff, but they've also got two-dimensional animation software built into it, and I'd like to learn how to use that. That's where my education is. It's in traditional two-dimensional animation. I got my bachelor's degree. So So yeah, so I'd like to learn how to do that, and then I don't know if should I publish on this channel, or do I create a second channel which I put, you know, my work on it, or what? I've got Blender, which is a three-dimensional art program and animation. It's also got a video editor in it and a 2D animator as well that I've been learning more about lately. And so there's a part of me that wants to, that needs to learn more of that. So there's that, and then there's also motion artist, something called motion artist that works with the Clip Studio Paint program and allows you to take your static art that you create, the comic book art, and you can add camera moves and dimensionality to your artwork and everything, and then export it as video. So again, it just kind of punches it up and helps bring it off the page. And I'm excited about those things, and I'm looking forward to actually, you know, learning them, which takes time, attention, which means you can't always be playing video games. So I gotta make a left up here. No, I gotta make a right up here. I'm trying to read that little map. So yeah, so that takes time and energy, and I should probably be doing some of that in the evenings rather than trying to figure out how I'm going to squeeze in a run on American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim. And the new game that really has become really fun. There's two, actually. There's two. It's the Hunter Call of the Wild. I am just mesmerized by that game. I don't know why, I don't know how. Well, first and foremost, I do. It's a beautiful game, and there are, you know, it's not a guarantee. It's not like you get on there and everything is so stock that you're guaranteed you're gonna you know, wind up with all of these kills or anything. And sometimes you can spend an hour just looking for stuff. You know. But when you get off the game and you spend an hour between the graphics, which are just beautiful, and the sound quality, which is very, very good, you feel like you've actually spent an hour out in the woods walking, you know, hiking, which I think is kind of relaxing. It's actually kind of relaxing. The hunting part of it is, you know, just a side bonus, you know, populating your trophy lodge and whatnot, your trophies. It's, you know, it's kind of cool. So that one's got me hooked, and I had a hard time getting off of that one. And then there's also Fishing Planet, or Planet Fishing, I'm sorry, to the makers of the game. I can't, Planet Fishing, I think it's Fishing Planet. And that, again, is a lot of fun. I haven't been fishing since I was a kid. And so it kind of feels the same. You throw your bait out there in the bobber. I haven't gotten to the point yet where I'm using lures and those types of things. I'm still, you know, looking at a bobber and some bait and just watching the bobber. But you know, it's a lot of fun, and again, it's I don't know, it's just like real fishing in that you put on those noise canceling headphones, you know, and you're just kind of in your own little space, and that's okay, you know. So I do enjoy that one as well. It's a little break from the everyday. So those are the things that are going on with me. I'm trying to keep the channel going because I got 20 followers now, which I'm very thankful for, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I appreciate the follow, and if I know you're following, I will try to follow back. So I try to be a good YouTube resident, you know. Takes a village, so you know, if you help me out, I'll try to help you out if I can, you know. So that's that. Been doing that, and I got 20 followers, and now I want to make sure that I'm keeping it interesting and I'm keeping up with content. Oh, that is so much better. So yeah, so that I'm keeping up with content and I'm making it fun and everybody's keeps enjoying it. That's for sure. It's hard to see these lights here. I'm going to get in the left lane just because I think he's kind of on and off that brake pedal there. So we had a little detour there. So yeah, so those are some of the things I'm thinking about. My brother-in-law has also kind of had similar thoughts about trying to create a storyline behind, you know, around some of this stuff, and he's already started with it. You know, when we started calling the baseball games, you know, he has a couple of driving games, so he would drive into the towns that supposedly our teams were in, and he'd get set up with an apartment or a home in the place. So yeah, he's got it. He's well advanced of mine, and I know he's doing a lot. It seems like he's doing a lot more of that specific stuff on his YouTube channel, which is Tommy G's Gaming Channel. All the words are capitalized. You know, the first letter is capitalized, the rest of it's small case. But he's, you know, so he's doing, I think he's doing more of that narrative style with the YouTube channel. Lately, he's also been using his Twitch channel, which is Tommy Naperville. I'm sorry, Tommy Naperville, and that's his Twitch channel, and he tends to do live stream on that. So he'll go live on Twitch, and then he'll port it over to YouTube. So, but I don't think that he's carried the story, that kind of the all-encompassing storyline over to Twitch. I think that's just a YouTube thing for right now. I haven't missed any turns, have I? Just I'm talking. But that's what I'm trying to do, especially with Hunter Call of the Wild. It's because there is a storyline, there are missions, and so it does lend itself very easily towards you know, another story that kind of ties them all together. My brother-in-law's just picked up Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is a great game, and I want to do more flight simulators, but I don't know how. I didn't get into them back in the day. My brother-in-law's been doing flight sims since they started, you know, way back on the original computers. You know, he's done all that. He got qualified for different licenses and stuff like that within the game. So he knows more about flying than I do. But I've always wanted to learn, you know, and I think that's what these sim games are for, really, is to give you an opportunity not to fully, you know what I mean, not to have the full experience, but to get to know some stuff, you know what I mean. You learn a little bit about it, and learn some of the terms and some of the things you have to do. So I've always wanted to learn to fly, but the Microsoft Flight Sim is the creme de la creme. You know what I mean? It's been hyped for a long time coming, and it's finally gotten here, and it's going to be the talk of the town for a while. Everybody's going to be posting videos of their Microsoft Flight Sim and whatnot. So, you know, I'm prepared for it, but I would like to try to save up, get myself a flight set up, you know, a yoke and what do they call it? I can't remember. But, you know, You need at least a joystick with a throttle control, I believe my brother-in-law was saying. So you want to look for a joystick that has another control that you can kind of turn up and down for your throttle. Okay. Let me get this under control here. I'm seeing a lot of brake lights up here, and I don't know why. Historic Route 66. We're going straight on. Just want to take a look real quick. 20 hours and 63 minutes. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to go here. 5:33 to 9:43 Friday. It is currently Wednesday at 8:50 p.m. Okay. All right. So we're heading down the road here. The sun's setting on us, which is another thing I hate to do. Invariably, I always wind up doing it though. I hate driving at night because there's got to be nothing more dull than watching a truck driving game in which you can see nothing. It's just pitch black, you know. So believe me, folks, I do try to get on the road. I'm going way too fast. 85 miles per hour. So I would prefer trying to drive during daylight hours if I could, because obviously it's a lot more visually. All right, this guy's gonna. Okay. It's a lot more visual when you can see what's going on. Who are you? Plug in and hit you. All right, I'm gonna try and get past this row of trucks. The Lone Star has some good pickup, and like I say, I was doing about 85 there and had no idea. It was just so smooth, and I was holding the road pretty well. I know in Euro Truck, if I got anywhere close to 85, I'm pretty sure my truck would have rolled. I don't find those trucks to be very stable, and it's probably, you know, obviously, again, it's a setting, so I must have it set wrong. So I have to figure that out and make that adjustment. But something like this, especially where we just kind of bent to the left and now we're bending to the right in Euro Truck, that's certain death. You know, you can't do that in those trucks without tipping over. So I'm gonna get my right turn signal on. I want to make sure that bus is back. It is. Okay, here we go. We're over. Now, if I can get to about 65, I'm going to be happy with that. We're going straight, so we're okay there. Whoop. We'll be at 65. I'm going to hit C, and we're going to call that a cruise. I'll try and check my dash one more time without crashing. 64, it says. Okay. I'll be happy with that. 64 is all right. Since we've been speeding. Again, there's a little bit of that jitter. So whatever's happening, Tom, is not only happening in your game, but it's happening in mine as well. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and figure out how I can make this more appealing and more exciting to watch. I'm still trying to continue with noon releases of videos. I think it's makes it a little bit easier to sit and, you know, eat your lunch and watch a video. I think dinner time is a lot harder. You're back with the family and all that stuff. But usually lunch you're either at work or family tends to, you know, lunch not being a big meal like a dinner or something. So people may eat lunch at different times. So you may find yourself sitting there at the kitchen table eating your lunch alone, and you know what? Kick on your phone, watch a little video. Try to keep it to less than an hour. That's the other thing I'd like to do, is keep all my videos to about 45 minutes. 45 minutes, not including an intro and an exit. So yeah, maybe about an hour total. But that gets difficult again, like this trip here with American Trucks, and this is a long trip, and I'm hoping I've successfully broken it down into 2 45-minute trips. You know, but we'll see where we're at when we reach our did I miss a turn again? Because it's got red on the, I must have missed another turn. I'm talking so much I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Alright, we got an exit here. Let's see what happens. What do they want me to do here? Yeah, they want me to get off. I missed another turn. Oh, that's the gas. Okay, Pete J. You need to pay attention to what you're doing, son. Alright, so this is a stop sign. These guys are stopped. Those guys are going. Oop. Oh, he's gonna stop. Thanks, brother. Solid area, the truck there, driver. Alright. Well, since I've missed my turn twice, and only once was it because there was a detour, I'm going to leave this up while I'm talking. So hopefully everybody's doing okay with this whole coronavirus. I mean, it seemed like maybe we were starting to get into some safer territory. Now it seems like numbers are going in the wrong direction again, so that's not a good thing, but hopefully everybody's staying healthy. Outside of that, yeah, we've been kind of in around the house, trying to get some projects done, which, you know, this has been actually a boon for the home stores, I'm sure. I mean, Home Depot and Lowe's. I know the Lowe's by us, I think, was struggling. They did not seem to have quite as much clientele as the Home Depot did, but boy, the last couple times I've been there, they've been packed, so I think they're doing much better. Lots of people getting lots of stuff done around the house, so that's not a bad thing. This is the other thing that's going to eat into my time if I keep missing my turns. I should probably be pretty close to my overnight situation, but I think because I've missed, and boy, it looks like I missed a long ways back. So, all right. So here we are, folks, heading back. We're going to be getting off at this exit here, and we got to make a left. Oh, historic 66. Very cool. I'm going to drive a little bit of historic Route 66. Oop, sorry about that. Bang the mouse. Shock the monkey, bang the mouse. Let's go. Why? See what you did? You know what? Stay there. That just happened, y'all. That just happened. All right. 38. Oh, I'm doing 40 in 35. rest area over here. Right out the burger place. But that's not where we're going. That's not our setup. I'm not sure where we are really. Traveling through the night here. Maybe we'll jump out for a little while and see how we do here. And this, when I'm doing this, I will leave the big one up because at least that way I know I'm not going to miss a turn. And I can also pay attention to the speed, obviously. A little bit harder to do at night because I can't really see the left side of my truck so well. But we're making our way through the desert at night here. I'm kind of riding on the shoulder now. Shooting star over there. I don't know if you saw that. Just well, you know what? That's just it's dirt on my monitor. I'm sorry. There's a shooting star. Oh no, that's somebody. Looks like somebody sneezed and did not cover their face. The joys of having children. All right, I got to get back in because I'm going to have to pass this vehicle here, and I don't know if there's anybody next to me. All right, fire truck doing 66 in a 65, but that's okay. What's going on? Oh, I keep banging my mouse pad. The other thing would be nice if I set up my cruise control here. Doing 71, must be going downhill. We'll get over. Alright, so we hit the cruise at 58, which in a 65 is not bad at all for an 18-wheeler, so moving along here. Slight curve. Oops. So hopefully everybody's doing well. I know I'm getting a little burnt out on everything, really. Speed limit's 55. I don't think I think I'll be okay at 58. I don't think the police officer's going to ticket me for 2 miles over. The game is kind of like real life in that way. It really kind of comes down to the individual officer, whether or not they want to hit you, but I've noticed, if you're at 56, 57, even in front of a police officer, I'm getting tired. I didn't even look to see if I had rested since the last time. And all that extra driving I've had to do because of the fact that I kept missing my turns. That did not help out at all. This guy's messing around, so I'm just going to jump him. He's laid off. Fine with me. I'm going. Doing 60. Over. Oh, nope, I'm not getting off though. There's the giant Ferris wheel. This must be Vegas here. Vegas, baby. Uh-oh, slow down. That car in front of you is not going the speed limit. Vegas, baby. There she is. So that's the revamped Vegas. This is, for now anyway, this is all we're going to see of it. Oh, come on. Boo-ho, boo-ho. Hardest ticket in the world to get. There we go. There it is. Okay, 59 and a 55. Got to come down a bit. All right, just about there is fine. Cruise control. Taking this circle, this veer to the left here. This looks like new roadway for me though. I'm still on blue, so that's okay, but the minute I hit red in my little bed there on the GPS overlay, I'm going to be in some trouble. Start falling asleep behind the wheel. I hear you, brother. So I'm not taking this one, I'm staying here. Okay, good. So Tom's home garage is here in Vegas. So over on his channel, not only did he drive a truck in, but he also he got the DLC for the game, which allows you to drive a car on the highways and byways. So it's not just about trucking. It's, you know, you can drive a car. And he's got this little blue Audi that he's been tooling around in. It's kind of cool. Kind of enjoy it. I've been able to join him on one leg of the Great American Road Trip. I haven't been able to join for too much other. We can go up in speed here. I'm going to turn the cruise off. It's up to 80 now. Definitely don't want to do 80. So we've just passed Las Vegas. I'm not sure if we're going to make it all the way to, oh, I'm in red now. I may have to pull off at the next rest stop, so, yep, you are getting tired, you should find a parking place to rest, you're right. And I definitely will do that. Okay, so we dropped in speed here. Get off there. Keep your eyes open, folks. If we can find a rest stop, we're going to hit it. Yeah, so hopefully new things coming down the pipeline. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. That's what the main goal is to make these things enjoyable. So we'll try to do that. We're going to do that, keep that in mind as we go forward. Driving through the night. Oop. Getting tired, starting to yawn. Driving on the shoulder. All right, we got a rest stop coming up here, so we're going to go ahead and pull off, and I think that will end the first leg of our trip, and then we'll just have to really push tomorrow. The next, well, not tomorrow, but the next leg. I'm going to go ahead and gas up then as well. Now when we get up in the morning, we can just Hit the McDonald's, grab a couple egg McMuffins, several hash browns, and on the road we go. I'm gonna have to be careful because there is a car next to me. So if he's trying to, yeah, I was gonna say, okay. 93 gallons. We spent $241. Price is $259. Not bad at all. Oh, wrong button. Oh. I hear you, man. Okay, so we're turning that off. This one looks like it's coming out, so we want to go up this one here. Let's see how we did. Just gonna put the brake on real quick. Nope, that's can't park like that, man. All right, it's back in. All right, let's see. I'm not really sure I did anything there. Nope. All right, let's see. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I forgot there are posts. Everywhere there's posts. Alright. You know what? This is it. This is what we got. I was gonna try and do it cleaner, but I keep hitting this post on this side here, which is scraping up my truck, no doubt. So let's go ahead and put the parking brake on. I just want to flip through real quick and see. I did 2% damage to my truck and 2% damage to the trailer. So we're going to call it here. We're going to shut off the engine. Before we go to sleep here, let's go ahead and take a look at the map and see where we're at. World map. Okay, so yeah, we're way off. Well, I wouldn't say way off, but the plan was to be, I guess, here, right? Or are we? Maybe we are where we're supposed to be. No, it's supposed to be up here. I mean, I was going to say we are way off. Okay, so yeah, we were supposed to be between Tonopah and Winnemucca, Nevada. Instead, we're just outside of Vegas on our way to Tonopah, so we're going to reset that. And we have 873 miles left, which will take us 16 hours and 39 minutes. This may wind up being a three-parter because I can see us probably getting close to Burns and then having to stop to rest again. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening to me. I appreciate it. It's always nicer to travel with a friend and friends. So let's go ahead and oh, we overslept too. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But this is where we will start we will start here on our next trip. We are just outside of Vegas at a truck stop. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Look at how beautiful the scenery is here. Well, I won't take up any more time. Hopefully you'll stay safe, you'll stay happy, you'll stay wonderful, and we will see you next time. Have a great week. We'll see you later. Bye.